Hello everyone! Welcome to another stream where I try not to look very dumb. I'm just joking. This is Mael Duin. I play puzzle video games Tuesdays, Thursdays, because both start with T. I mix them up. I don't know why. It comes by default. It's Tuesday, Thursdays, and some Fridays, like today, from 2 p.m. in Australia East. And today is really, really hot. It's very hot. It's 33 Celsius degrees. I need some sort of method of conditioning in this room. As you can see, today we'll start with review of Unpacking. Last game finished on last year, 2023. And I'll take the opportunity to let you know of one change, a small change that is affecting how I'm posting the information on the channel. Before, up until now, up until now, we had a playthrough, and then once a game is finished, the following Friday, we get the review of that game. Maybe if we finish it on Thursday, I don't have enough time to prepare the review for Friday, so it will be the following Friday. So reviews are always on Friday. But this is the change. That still applies. The change is before the review, it was included in the last episode of the playthrough of that game. For example, last game reviewed was Return of the Obra Dinn. So the review of Return of the Obra Dinn, you can watch it at the end of the last episode of the playlist of Return of the Obra Dinn, which I think it was number 6. So at the end of the playthrough, you can watch my opinion. The change is from now on, the review will be a separate video. It will not be included in the last episode. So when you watch the last episode, that's the end of the game. If after watching the ending, you want to know my opinion and my review, my final score as usual, in the same playlist, after the last episode, there will be the review. Or you can just watch the review by itself. You don't need to watch the whole last episode. Maybe you want to see the review, but you don't want to watch the ending. So from now, they'll be separated. If you watch a playlist, it's everything included. But the last episode and the review, this last episode, this is the review, they will be separated. There will be 2 videos, not both together as so far. Today we'll be playing Deliver Us Mars. I'll tell you a little bit more after the review, but we'll start with Unpacking. And I'm feeling the sound a little bit high as usual. So this game, it's interesting. Let me bring up the overlay. This is an interesting game, and maybe I wouldn't refer to it as a game. It is a video game. Is it a game? I'm not sure. But I would definitely call it an experience. To me, it's a video game because it's presented in a video game format. It's an interactive experience. Is it a game? Is it something that you play? I would say no, but I wouldn't argue too hard on that, because you might have fun doing what you do in this video game. So then you can consider it a game. Overall, I didn't have fun as fun. I enjoyed the experience, and what I got from the video game, it's something unique. Again, as an experience, but I didn't have fun during my time playing or interacting with this video game. This is overall. Maybe my opinion would change if I had played in more parts, because I played on a Thursday for a while and like 30% of the game, and the other 70% I played the following day on a Friday, last stream of 2023. Maybe if I had played in playthroughs apart from each other, like instead of 2, 3, and in the span of 2 weeks, maybe I had enjoyed more the game. And because I played it too close, like continuously, maybe I felt it more repetitive otherwise. That way I felt it more repetitive. I'm not sure, but still, this is my opinion. This is the experience that I had. So overall, it wasn't fun, but I appreciate having played it. So now I know what I'm talking about, and I can recommend it if this is the kind of experience that you would enjoy. And let me get into detail, because this game has some ups and downs, some things that I like more, some other things that I don't like that much. And I'll go in order today, because I think it's easier to understand what I'm trying to express. For start, I'll tell you the thing that I liked the most of this game. This is this game's greatest achievement. It's the way it transmits the story that it wants to tell. Because it's surprising that it manages to tell the story of this game, the story that this video game is trying to transmit, by placing objects in specific places. The core mechanic of this game is you get an item from the box, because the story tells that this person, the protagonist, is moving from house to house, so you unbox their belongings, and then you place them on what you consider the right place. Just by doing that, first, the concept is very twisted, because just by placing objects, to be able to tell a story, it's surprising and it's incredible. It's this game's greatest achievement. It's a core mechanic that it's never before seen. It's never been This has never happened before, like at least that I know. So it's too weird. Like if you on paper you would think this is too strange. You're not going to manage to tell a story by placing objects in places. But this game excels at doing that. I think that the story that it wants to tell, it's very clear and it's easy to understand. There are no loose gaps. It makes sense, and the protagonist goes through some stages. Each house is a stage, because the protagonist, I'm not saying it's a she, but I believe it's a she. So in the future I'll be saying she. The protagonist, she moves from house to house, and in every stage, in every stage of her life, she's in a situation. So the house, not just the objects that she's carrying away from house to house, also the environment where you are in is telling you, kind of like Dark Souls. The environment tells you the story. So this is happening in this game. So for me, the greatest achievement of this game is how it manages to tell a story, a story that is solid, but the way it does. And in reviewing all of the positive and negative, it has some parallels with Return of the Obra Dinn. It kind of, the positives and negatives are the same in a different way, but also Return of the Obra Dinn, my greatest positive, it was the way it tells a story. So this is the same. Maybe I come back later to that, but this review, it's going to be very straightforward. It's not something strange. You won't be surprised by my opinion, I think. My second positive, which is a little less positive, because you know this, where am I? This is the most positive, the little less positive, the biggest negative, less negative, and less negative. That's how it works. Maybe I should represent it graphically somehow that's more understandable, visual communication. So my second positive for this game, it's something that is starting to be coming up very often on my reviews. You might think that I'm crazy for sound effects, but this game does that really well. Sound effects, because it's something overlooked usually or mostly, and when it's not very present, you can't notice, which is at the same time the purpose of the sound effect, that the sound, it feels so natural that it's not jarring, it's not out of place, it doesn't take you out of the unreality of the video game. But I was surprised on how simple this game was, that they paid attention to something so little, like that minor detail. When you have an object and you place it on a surface, it makes a sound effect. But this same object, if you place it in another surface, let's say on the carpet, it makes a different sound. And also, because the first surface was a tough table, like a wooden table, and the second was the floor, the carpet, they are different materials. But also, the object itself, from another object. Let's say there's object 1 is a plush and object 2 is a radio cassette from the 90s. One is soft, the second one is tough. So by themselves, they also make different sound when you place them on the surface that you put them on. So maybe it's me, I'm crazy or sucker for sound effects, but it surprised me. I wasn't expecting that level of detail for a kind of, I can say this is an indie game. I was surprised because maybe it's me, maybe because I wasn't expecting that, but it was a pleasant surprise. And finally, my smallest positive for unpacking, it's the music, because it goes with the game quite well. And also, if you don't like the background music or the background sound, at certain points during the game, you have the option to turn on a radio and you are listening to some music of that time, because the game goes from 2000, I don't remember exactly, it was like 2008 or so, 7, 8, up to 2018 or something. I'm probably wrong, I don't remember, but you get the idea. It's mid 2000 to late 2010s. So these are my positives. I don't have much to say about the music other than it's nice. And I enjoyed. It's not something that is annoying. It's not repetitive. Goes with the game well, and it suits it. Something that you cannot say for every game. So that's something. As a final note, on the positive side, I have some special mentions that some things that I liked, but they didn't make the cut for the being on the list of positives. That are the pixel art. For once, pixel art is very nice. Between pixel art and the music, I think it's better solved, the music, than the pixel art, but also it's special mention. Pixel art is really nice, and it's beautiful. And also as another special mention, it's the achievements or the secondary objectives that you have in the game. That if you combine different objects or you place one object in a very specific place, you unlock some stickers that you can use in your postcards when you get have them available. There's like a mini game or secondary game within unpacking that you can put stickers on a postcard and decorate it, so you get stickers for that by accomplishing the achievements. Totally secondary. It's not the main game, part of the main game. And I think it's not just these achievements. What they do is not make the game just place things on places. It makes you think a little bit more and go beyond. So, oh, what if I do this with this and this with that, and I put them here or together or separated, etc. It's a good point that they go to make that. Better to have it than not have it. So, And this is everything for the positives. Now let's go with the not so pleasant negatives. And I have 3 negatives, but actually it's one. No, it's not all 3 one. I'll explain. I just have 1 negative, but negative 2 and 3 because I don't have any more negatives other than number 1. They were going to be special mentions. I'll say it again, but they were going to be special mentions. But because I didn't have any more negatives than the one and only I have for this game, I've included them as a negative 2 and negative 3. So, as I'm saying, my only negative, the only critic, and I think it hurts the game very badly, but it's in itself, it's in its nature, because this game, this video game, is so unique, and it's a unique experience. It comes with a very repetitive mechanic. So you start when this girl is on her late teens or teens. I never got to see clearly what her age was, but you start during the teens, and then you are decorating the room with her belongings, and then she moves to a share house or rental house, to another house, but not her parents' house, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And then you carry over from some objects from the previous house, from the first house, to the second house. So you have to place most of the previous objects that you have already placed on shelves, wardrobe, the correct place, what you consider their correct place. You have to do it again. And then she moves to another house, but she has more belongings. So when you go to the third house, you start over and you have to place not all, but most of her belongings from the second house, which are more than the first house. And this goes on and on until the end of the game. By the end of the game, I think she has a collection of books that the only thing I have left to do is recite page by page every book, because I know them by memory. It's all the time the same books, the same collection of movies, the same DVDs, again and again. When you are on your 4th or 5th stage or stage in her life or house, where she moves into, oh my, it's the same and same again and again. I understand it's telling you that she carry over some things and not some others, so she gets rid of some of her objects for a reason. This is the story that the game is telling you. But oh boy, is repetitive. Very repetitive, and it's my only complaint about this game. Maybe I should have, as I said, splitted my gameplay into different days, different parts, not so continuously, or in 2 goes, 2 days, as I played it. Maybe I would have noticed less that this repetitiveness, but still it would have been the same. So this is my biggest and only critique that I have, the only complaint that I have about this game, which is beautiful. I appreciate having played it. Will I play it again? Probably not. Will I recommend it? I think so, if I think you'll enjoy, first, the story that is telling you, and second, if if you would enjoy this kind of video game. I don't feel that like placing objects on specific places, it's something fun, but there's people for everything in the world. So there are people who enjoy doing your taxes and they get paid for that, and they love it. So why not? My other two negatives, number 2 and number 3. I don't have any more. I would stop there. I wouldn't criticize the game anymore. My other complaints are special mentions. But as I don't have anything on the list, I have included them, but they are minor, very little and very minor. First one is, as it says, unclear size of books. When I found myself placing some books on shelves next to each other, and I saw a gap sometimes. And if you watch the live stream of that day, you will see there's a clear gap. But the book, it's not clear if it fits or not. And sometimes it's the right size, but you need to move some others. It's confusing. And sometimes you want to put, there's a shelf, and you want to put a book on the left side or on the right side, but the game doesn't let you choose. It has to go on one side. If you want it on the other side, you have to put things up until the moment when you get that book on the opposite side. I don't understand why is that. It's not important. It's totally unimportant, but it's a detail. And when you pay attention to the sound that the object makes, depending on the surface, this is at the same level. It's a level of detail. Like, why are you forcing me to put this object on one side, not the other side? Why, if there's a gap for a magazine or a theme book, why can't I put it there if it's clear that there's a gap? And sometimes it's clear that there's a gap, but it's not clear if the book will fit or not. You got a thick book, it doesn't fit, you try with another book or a slim DVD, a movie DVD, and then it fits. It's something minor, but I found like, oh, I thought I could, but in the end I didn't. And the other minor, very minor negative, it's a specific placement for sub-object. That this happened to me at the very last stage in her life of the main character. There were two objects that I started this final house, and I started placing by rooms like I normally did, but I went one go, I had two objects that I didn't find the right place, along with a few others. And then I went a second swipe of the house, and I placed all of them except for still these two. And I didn't manage to find the right place, because sometimes you get one object that it's in a box, but it doesn't belong to that room where the box is. It belongs to another room. Maybe you find it in the kitchen, but it belongs to the bathroom. These two objects, they belong to the room they were in, but within this room you need to place them in a specific way, in a specific side or area of that room, and it's not clear. If you see at the very end of my playthrough, there are two objects that I wanted to place, one in the bedroom, one in the baby's room, and for some reason both go on the floor, but you need to put it in an exact place. I didn't like that because there's no reason why they should go there, or I didn't see the why it has to go not in front of a chair but next to the chair, or why in one of the corners of the bathroom but not in the other corner. I still don't know, and I still don't understand. But it's not something major, it's not something that breaks the gameplay. So, as I said, very simple. The game is simple. The game is, I would say, amazing and awesome. But more than that, it's interesting. I think that's what summarizes this game for me. It's a very interesting experience. It's a video game because it's an interactive piece of art or work, but to me it's not a game because I didn't felt like playing and I didn't have fun. It's like you're doing a task that you enjoy, but it's a job, it's a task. It's not something that you are enjoying. With that said, my final score for Unpacking, it's quite clear, but it's none other than a Simon out of 10, because this game, it's increasing in its repetitiveness. It can be fun if you like this kind of game or video game, but as you go forward in the game and you go to another level, to the next level, to next stage of this girl's life, it becomes increasingly repetitive. In every stage, in every step, you carry over the objects from one house to another house. So you have to place on the correct. You have to take these objects to their correct place from the previous stage plus some others, and then in the next stage the same from the last stage plus some others. So you're having an increasing amount of objects to place on the correct place. So it's by the end of the game you've placed the same objects again and again and again, plus a few more every time, 8-10 times. I don't remember how many stages it had at the end, but like 8 or 9 stages. So it can be fun, but it's increasingly, it's not repetitive. It's not just repetitive, because all video games are repetitive. What describes this game is increasingly repetitive. For me, as I said, it's a video game because it's an interactive piece of work, but it's not a game because I didn't have fun. But at the same time, I find it an interesting experience that you might want to go through at least once. So it's a unique experience. You won't find this type of storytelling anywhere else. So there you have it. My final score for Unpacking, it's a Simon out of 10. And with that, I think it was very simple to get to this final score. I feel it's the game that it took me less to realize what my final score was out of all of the ones that I have reviewed in this channel. Let's go to some more actual playthrough, this review now will become a bot itself in the channel, and it will not be added to an unpacking playthrough. First, because there's none, because unpacking was a Friday game, and second, because now we have started separating the reviews from playthroughs. So let's go back. Also, before I remove it, let me know if you agree, if you disagree, what you like the most and the least, if you played it, if you've watched me, what's your opinion? Let me know. Because I'm also interested in how you guys, what your approach was to the game. What situation were you in when you played it? Did you feel the same as me, that it was repetitive, or maybe you played it in more sessions than me? I played it in two sessions. Let me know. I wanna know. Now, let me remove it, because I don't think I'll change it, but I don't think for the time it's going to be on screen, it will be necessary. But there you go. We move to deliver as mass. Let me do a little introduction. Although on Tuesday I said some of my insight into this game, I realized now it's last week. I realized last week that this game is a follow-up to another game, which is called Deliver Us the Moon. This game is the follow-up, and it goes beyond. It's not just the moon, it's Mars. As a perfectionist that I am, I would have preferred that I get the references. If in this game there are references to the previous game, I would like to get them. But it was too late for me to prepare the first game, because I don't think I have it in my backlog before we play this Deliver Us Mass, the second part. So we come here blind, but this serves as another purpose. Now we'll see if we get a reference. Will we get it? Will we feel like we are being left out of the story because we are not understanding some loose ends that tied with the previous game? This way we'll see now. The other way, we would feel like we are included. Now we will check if we are excluded. It's a loser's consolation, maybe, but it is what it is. Let's see what this game has for us. And for that, I need to do the usual. Remove my background. It's really hot, and we are going to a cold planet, cold environment. This time I have started this morning the game to see how it runs, so it won't happen like yesterday with eternal threats. It cuts out a little bit. And this is a pre-rendered scene. Let's see how I put everything in maximum. Maybe I made a mistake. Because it looks like it's slowing down. It's not even starting. I just hope I can get to the settings so I can change them back to not that high. Put everything on ultra because it's not that recent, this game. Actually, it was released last year, I think. 2023? Yes. 2023. Yeah, it's going too slow. I'll have to revert it back. I'm not a ultra graphics sucker. I don't care much about the graphics. Don't make for me. Don't make the game more fun. They make it more immersive. So it's still the same fun. If it's more immersive, it can be more fun. So graphics make a game more fun, but it's not directly more fun. The core mechanics of the game, it's what matters most to me. Epic. Now let's leave it everything on high. Apply. Let's see how it runs. Oh, I'm waiting for the game, and the game is waiting for me. New game, please. Home is Kathy Johansson spends quality time with her family. Prologue. As I said, I just hope that I'm not left out, or we are not left out on the story, because we don't know Deliver Us the Moon. If it cuts out and drops frames, I have to put it lower or tweak the settings. I just tested that it runs, not unlike yesterday. But I didn't run any benchmark of anything. So maybe I should have. We don't usually play 3D games. We played yesterday Eternal Threats and Obra Dinn, but they are not very demanding on the graphics. North America.
Beep, beep. Beep.
Bombay 1, this is ground control. Mission is a go. Copy. Earth to Kathy. Hello, Earth to Kathy. Hello, little explorer.
Hey.
Now, I finally managed to get you a new one.
Yeah.
But before I give it to you, you have to promise to take better care of him.
Okay.
Better than the ones that you destroyed before?
I promise.
A moon bear for my moon bear.
I'm almost ready, Kathy. Give me 5 minutes to get into my wetsuit.
Don't overdo it, honey. School and work never stops. Just pace yourself.
But I know. I just lost track of time. Plus the subject matter. Fascinating.
Father like daughter, I guess. Promise?
Yes.
This girl has an adult face. It's really uncanny. WASD AD straight and WS walk. Look around. Left control is crouch. Left shift is run. But the question is, I don't need to keep it pressed. Okay. As usual, it's quite dark. Options. First, display and brightness or exposure. Renderer, no. Resolution, white mode, first person, camera shake. It's not option. Graphics. No, I want to change the brightness. Grooms, high-end hair rendering per strand. Thank you. Ray trace shadows. Leave them there. Frame rate limit. Apply. Back. How can I change the brightness? Audio, graphic display, key binding, gameplay maybe? Sensibility, vibration, first person, third person. Oh, there are more options. So maybe I didn't see them. Not in here. They are in here. Interesting. There's no option to change the brightness. Accessibility. Definitely not in audio. Definitely not in language. I'm surprised. Main menu, chapter select, load and continue, quit. Let's continue. Another game that uses F for actions. Moonman Bundle, Volume 1, Issue 1. Far Crossing and Issue 2, First Contact. Written by Conrad but Shake. Illustration by Amiga Toka. I can. Okay. Interesting. I don't know why that's there. This is a model of a rocket. It's clear that she likes the space more than anything in her life. It's way too dark. And I'm not changing my screen. Okay. Stabbers. funny. Han Solo looks funny. And Leia looks even more funny. And Darth Vader, I guess it's not Darth Vader, it's Darth Vader. Darth Vader. Looks like a raccoon. Look at R2-D2 with the ears like a panda. And Chewbacca looks like Chewbacca. Okay, let's go. T for objectives. Go swimming with Claire. Wait for Claire to change. Maybe I can turn on the lights? No? There's no lights in here. It's terribly disappointing. It's too dark. And the only thing I can do is change your...
Moving around and let me change. I'll be down in a minute.
I'll be done in a minute. Yeah, but I can sniff before you change. Claire Johansson. Deadline coming up. The trolley problem. Explain. Let's sniff around. The only thing I can change is your display. So you can see the image brighter. But I'll still see it darker. I guess this is not that important at the beginning of the game, so I'll wait if later on it gets like daylight or something. So let's do this a little bit faster. Actually, maybe this is ray tracing thing. It's making it more realistic. Graphics, ray trace shadows, reflection, ambient occlusion, and let's try like this. Maybe I didn't. Shadows and ambient occlusion, apply. A little bit better. Now it's less realistic. The shadowing is less realistic. I'll change it back when we are in a not so dark environment. Priscilla Flowers. I can zoom in a little bit. 5 lessons to make you a perfect parent. Well, there's no such a thing. You become a perfect parent by being a parent and going through your own experience that is unlike anyone else's. Like everything in life. I was about to say nothing interesting. You're still my center of gravity. Much love, Liz. 3747? $74, $75. This is the back of the house, but we are in an elevated area. I can see rocket playground, kind of, in a weird pier. Probably we go down now. Okay, I could go faster with this. Nothing we can access.
Great property, just 15 minutes from the new campus.
We must have earned a free loyalty relocation at this point.
Lizzie, another one of these seasons and this entire area will be a desert.
Can we just hold off until the kids are done with school and I actually finish a residency for once?
I'm just trying to keep us safe.
Honey, the kids have a dad that commutes to the moon. Safe means something else to them.
What?
I want to give them just a bit of normalcy, okay?
Gross!
Mummies and daddies are allowed to do this, I'm afraid.
Breaking news as we go live to the southern border of Colorado in the United States, where fighting has erupted between refugees and border troops. President Van Zanten has denounced the violence, stating that
Weren't you going to go snorkeling with Claire?
Okay, let's go, Kathy.
Spectacular dive, honey.
Thanks.
Such an athlete.
I think
Wait a moment. Because I thought she had some illness. Because she looked bald. But everybody looks bald. And that's probably because I changed these strands. Which takes up a lot of resources. High-end hair rendering per strand. What if I don't want this? I need to watch everybody bald without hair. Now we'll get a bit slower gameplay, but people will have hair. I think so. Yes, now they have hairs. That's weird. It's a technical issue. So with T, go swimming with Claire. Okay. Before we do that, we are sniffy people. We like to explore. I'm pretty sure the main character, this girl, also agrees. And we need to explore before we go swimming. She probably knows this house, but we don't. This house is nicer than Eternal Threats. Let's talk about houses in video games. I can't access this side. Mom and Dad and Claire. Claire is my older sister? I don't know. What's on this side? 5 minutes past 8 and still sunny. This must be summer.
You're taking Moonbear snorkeling?
What happened in your hair?
I know, Dad. Don't worry. Come on.
Wait, darling, you're not taking Moonbear into...
Okay, bye, Dad. Love you. Better get us in the water quick before Dad catches you.
Let's... Okay, there's a whole world to explore, but let's play along. Otherwise it will take forever. Spacebar, jump, P is photo mode. This is the rocket I was talking about before. It has some drawers as well. And colors.
What did I say?
But Moonbear wants to go snorkeling too.
Bring me the bear that little troublemaker.
No.
I swear, you get this cheekiness from your mother. Not from me.
Come on, Kathy, jump in.
Look at this girl. She's not 7 or 8. She's like 35. Look at her face. She's an
Are you
adult.
waiting for a cordial invitation? Jump in.
I need to give him this teddy bear because probably there's something inside I can't get in the water. We need to be responsible. Take your plush. Don't want it? You're all bark and no bite. And yes, a cordial invitation would be nice as well. Oopsie. I could have jumped as well. Now she wakes up in Mars. But there's no water in Mars. But there is. I guess it's a loading screen. That it likes to take its time. By the time it finishes loading, we've been to Mars and come back. And I already put the settings lower. What is this game? Well, nice day today outside. Oh, finally. Are we there yet?
Dad?
I'm going to get you out of there now, okay? Come on.
Dad?
It's all right, I'm here. Ayla. AC unit 72633-R. Ownership transfer authorization 170544. Isaac Johansson. Say your name, darling.
Kathy Johansson.
Whatever happens, you must keep Ayla close to you at all times. Never let her out of your sight, all right? I've got you. Listen, we must be very quiet, okay?
No.
Just listen to me. You have to go. You have to go. How are your legs? Can you walk?
Where's Moon Bear?
We don't have time for that now, darling.
I want Moon Bear.
I think it's somewhere in this room. Be quick.
Found you. Crouch.
Found it.
Great. Now come to me. I need your help, Moonbear.
What's that?
There's a button on the other side of the room. When it turns on, I need you to press it, okay?
Okay.
Now, Moonbear.
Requested conditions have been met. MPT connection has been re-established. Protocol auto-wake cryopod Isaac Johansson activated. This button, big button.
You can press it now, darling. Do it, quick. That's it. Okay, it's time to go.
Let's then. Why are you crouching?
Stay low, darling. Don't let them see you. Okay, let's go. Okay, listen carefully, darling. In the room on the other side of the vent up there is Ace.
Rosa's ace?
Yes, we need to take him with us and get him back to her.
Ace likes me best. After Rosa.
Absolutely. That's why I need you to climb up there and call him over to you. Quietly.
Okay.
Wow, the gravity in this planet is crazy. If we are in Mars. Still dark.
Planning to abandon Earth?
Let's tell the team we've got the Lunar Council AZ in our hands. We need to see more of these holograms.
Ace. Ace, it's me. Hi. Follow me.
Oh, she's bare naked. Barefoot.
ASC unit number 67354-N. Initiate transfer protocol. Lunar Council override. Isaac Johansson. Code 170544.
Ace isn't like this.
It's okay. He doesn't know we're taking him back to see Rosa. Isaac Johansson. We've got to hurry. They're probably looking for us now.
Dad, my legs hurt.
Come, I'll carry you.
You're walking barefoot, girl. Of course. It's too fast. There was someone there.
Claire? Dad! That was Claire! Why are you running away?
If Claire catches us, they'll take me far away from here.
Where are we going?
We're going to Outward Moon Bear. Together.
This is impossible to play with this darkness. I don't know what's going on with these games being so dark. What's the point? There's no option to put up the brightness. I can only try putting it back on. NVIDIA Reflex Render. It's none of these graphics. I can only try putting it back to see if there's more light now. Motion blur. Ray trace shadows on. Ambient occlusion on. I don't think it will make it brighter. Shading quality. Post-processing quality. Shadow quality. Overall quality.
Yes, it's working.
I'll leave it because
Why isn't Vita storing? Come on. Come on!
I can't see a thing. I can't see a thing. I don't know what's happening. Sounds like a door is opening or an engine is starting.
I need to get that door open. Follow me. Quick.
What is this?
Automated launch sequence initiated. Board Arc Vita immediately. Departure imminent.
I'm moving through the environment because there are some lights. Like emergency light, not because I know where I'm going. I don't have a flashlight. Oh, there's a handrail. Let me turn off my light for a second to see if I manage to... Okay, so I'm walking through a kind of catwalk, and there's like a bridge. I think you can see that now.
I'm almost through. Come on.
This is ridiculous.
Coming, move. There! Stop! No!
Let me go!
Alert. Launch sequence initiated. Clear blast chamber.
How convenient.
Alert. Launch sequence initiated. Clear blast chamber.
Dad!
Back to the control room!
I'm sorry.
Finally, daylight. There's no smoke on this takeoff. So far, I don't understand anything. I hope you are with me. A transmission from another planet turns Kathy's world upside down. I'm used to play not very graphically demanding games in the channel that this is feels like taking forever now. Compass. I hope there's a torch flashlight in this game, because if we get to a cave and it's so dark, it will be unplayable. Or we get to inside of a building or something. Is this Mars? colonize Mars in 2060. That's alternative future. Oh, this is Earth. What does it look like? Mars? That's more realistic. That in 2060 Earth looks like Mars. That's possible.
What do you think, Ayla? Reckon we'll get a few more months out of this relic?
Her face is the same.
Yeah, me neither.
And her hair is the same.
Are you done yet? I feel like you should have been done ages ago.
If your butt is starting to hurt from the car seat, you're welcome to come up here and help me.
Huh? No, I'm good. Besides, I wouldn't be much help anyway.
You're right. You wouldn't.
Listen, MPT systems are for nerds.
Okay. Okay, bro. Just be honest. You're feeling too threatened by me and my super brain.
That super brain of yours still needs to be chaperoned to every MPT dish by a senior staff member like me. Remember?
Wait, did you finally admit that you're old?
Whatever.
Anyway, I'm nearly done. Just have to cut out some plating that's obstructing the beam's waveguide. Can you let Moonhub know the dish is ready to receive?
Already did. Don't forget to hook the stream points back up to the receivers.
Mm-hmm, got it.
So this is walking and this is running. It's way too fast for walking, but it's okay. I'll take it. My current objective: fix the empty dish, clear the obstruction, and the objective is over there. There's sand in the dish. I like the graphics. It looks not the most realistic, but it's well designed. But this lighting, not the lighting, but the option to not change the brightness like in here. Now what? This is going to become a problem. I can't appreciate the environment if it's everything black. So this is Earth. What happened to Earth? Not much to do there, so let's go this way. And T will show me, oh, down there. So we are going there. Clear the obstruction. I know this is a video game and you want to make me jump, but this should be there should be, or maybe not jump but crouch. How is someone supposed to go from here to up there? No, not crouching, because there are some stairs on the other side. Cut? What do you mean cut? So blue is good. And this is the obstruction. One. Oopsie. Two.
Alright, now let's get the stream points hooked up and then we're done.
Streaming. Streaming is my specialty. Where to now? Down there. Hook up the empty dish. Nothing here. No jumping. Again, even lower. Have a look here. Some debris. Nothing. Okay, there's a table, not a table. A made up table. Nothing. And nothing here. There's a ladder here. And we are almost on the ground. And even lower. Okay, it's this way. This robot drone is too close to me.
Let me hook up these stream points and I'll be right there.
It's invading my personal space. How do I do that? Look at this, the gravity in planet Earth in 2060. I can jump 1 meter. How do I do that? I need... Oh, it's outside. Because the other one is in blue. It's already working. Hook what? Hook up the empty dish. Yes, how? Yes, how? I'm here. What do I need to hook up? This person... There was someone here? This person's going to take me somewhere, but... How do I hook up... Cat? Cat what? Why do I want to cut that? Okay, now I turn this thing, I guess. You go there. And now the other one. So I need to point some laser to here. Question is... Wait, is it... How do I know if... Oh, I know it's this one down there because the game it says. I don't know why I keep thinking it's this one. But the other laser comes from where? It's not this one. Okay, that was one. And the other one is that one. But you said was T. Okay, that's one. This is the other one. I got no idea how. Can I have someone to help me? There's a laser there, but
Reckon I can use this stream point to unlock the other station, Ayla?
yes, but how do I get in? Can't get in. Again, my first day on the job, and I'm in trouble. No, I can't cut. Wait, maybe the door is not opening because there's no power in that other thingy. So first I need to point it here. Now the door
How did
opens.
people cope before Stream Tech? Must have been a mess of cables snaking around entire living rooms.
I remember it well. Good times.
Okay, just gotta find the receiver point to connect it to.
You help me now that I've already solved it. Thank you. Because it has some red markings, it made me think that I had to fix that. And now you go there, and then you look, ma'am, I figured it out myself. Can I go home now? Even the door is open. Who are you? You look weird. You look out of scale. Either you or the car, some of the two are out of scale. The car is too big or you are too small.
This is the third site I've had to hook up to a stream point. These dishes shouldn't be running on emergency power.
Yeah, along with everything else in this place.
These smaller Casgrain antennae can't withstand another thermal shock. Not with the prolonged power traffic that's passing through them.
You realize no one understands what you're saying, right?
Come on, even you know what a cyclotron wave rectifier is.
Okay, now you're just making up words. Hop on.
At the back, what am I, a cow? Am I cattle? Unbelievable, you make me go at the back. What a gentleman.
Are we still doing drinks after this?
Claire almost choked me to death last week for giving me beer.
Wuss.
Listen, your sister might not be big, but when it's something that concerns you, that woman can kill a lion with her bare hands.
So that's it. Yes on the drinks. Hello?
Hold on. I got a message that I've been asked to go to Maria right away. Apparently for some classified emergency meeting.
Maria? Oh, that must be really serious. Can I tag along?
No.
You only have to smuggle me past security, and then once I'm in, I'll just...
No.
Fine.
I know that fine.
Claire? You going to that meeting at Maria's?
That meeting you're not invited to. Yeah.
Please, Claire, you just let me through security and then just, you know...
I really have to. Perhaps you can go by her.
No, I'll just hear about it later. It's fine.
Keep your head down. It's been restless again lately.
Really? What happened to that diplomatic golden tunnel bills?
Didn't seem to work anymore.
They are static. What's going on? They look like mannequins. This game needs some optimization. Whatever's happening, it's not happening. We are not seeing it. I guess it was loading this complex. Still loading.
Alright, this is your stop.
Is it?
It is. Just let the grown-ups handle this secret meeting first.
Okay. That was uncalled for.
Just wanted to make sure you're not still gonna try anything dumb to get in.
I won't.
Don't even think about it.
Uh-huh.
Physics.
All right. Let's go find another way into Maria's office. That's called lying, Ayla. Let's go.
Fair sex. Welcome to the UN. There are people who we can interact to. Massive pizza, Beanie's pizza place. Tortilla chips. What's going on with the hair? We are not going through the desk. Still 8:05. Time has stopped in this video game. Actually, I don't know if I have to come this way, but seems the only way. I had this at work at home in the prologue. If this is not still the prologue.
Museum. Yeah, we can cut through here to Maria's. Might be fun to have a look around too. Not been here in ages.
I guess I have to lower the specs because it's still tearing. Graphics, overall quality, medium. Let's try how it changes. I'm not really a fan of ray tracing reflections and translucency. They are super demanding on resources. A bit better for what it is. The game I prefer pre-baked reflections because it's not that important. What is this big button?
In 2041, the lunar MPT dish helped diminish the planet's energy crisis by massively increasing energy yields. After the Great Blackout of 2054 and the instigation of Mission Fortuna, Rolf Robertson made his way to the moon base to restart the MPT, giving his life in the process.
The WSA really is trying their best to help our world with our energy needs. I'm sure we'll get to help the entire population someday.
Microwave power technology is a revolutionary form of energy absorption and distribution. The lunar MPT, along with the 42 Earth-based MPT receivers, helped stop the growing energy crisis of the 2030s.
MPTs. My jam. I got absolutely fascinated by it when I saw my dad working on it every day. He really saved this planet when he designed this.
I guess this is giving us the backstory. This museum, it's an excuse to give us the info dump for the setting.
After the Great Blackout catapulted the Earth back into an energy crisis, Claire Johansson, Maria Gonzalez, and Rolf Robertson undertook Mission Fortuna, a manned rocket mission to discover the blackout's cause. Robertson, under the guise of Johansson and Gonzalez, refueled and reconnected the MPT dish.
Claire really had such a big hand in reviving the WSA.
Maybe this happened in the first game. Scan. Rolf's spacesuit. I would like to read that, please. Tab. Rolf's spacesuit from the moon. The journey this outfit has gone through. One can only dream of being part of such a legendary mission. Comics, Arc Engines, Divergence, People of Outward, On Running a Colony, Family Matters, About the Tech. Collectibles. Can you read the small letter? No.
After the success of Mission Fortuna, Claire Johansson spearheaded Mission Vestia to provide manpower to the lunar MPT and bring Rolf's body back home. Claire and her team discovered WSA software engineer Sarah Baker critically injured in cryosleep. Isaac Johansson, one of the 3 Lunar Council members and core Atwood instigators, took the last ark and escaped.
That's the last time I saw Dad. I'm fine. Just remembering it always feels... I'm fine.
Why are they so small? This is my father's rocket. Looks like. So these three are the council, and the third one is my father. Council for something I don't know.
Devised by the Lunar Council members sometime before the Great Blackout, Project Outward saw the evacuation of nearly all Moonbase residents on board 3 large spacefaring vessels known as ARCs. The location of the traitorous council members, as well as the rest of the Moonbase crew, remains unknown.
My dad designed and built most of the arcs that they used. Like almost everything else here at the WSA. It was supposed to be an escape plan for the colony if something ever went wrong.
I take that in the first game, people go with the arc to the moon. And this is what they are talking about. What are these? Lost during 54's blackout. What provoked the blackout? I haven't got that.
Ayla, give that door a try and see if we get lucky.
And this is Claire behind the door. And Claire has some discrepancies with my father's ideals. Sí, control Ayla. Maybe not. Loading. F to unlock. If it's going to take this long every time I change from the girl to the drone, it's going to take forever. And now it's loading or saving. This game needs a lot of optimization.
Well, worth a try. Oh, hi, Mark.
Bye, Mark. Who's this? Rolf Robertson. Claire. Oh, Claire is the other one. Maria Gonzalez. Claire Johansson.
Looking good, sis.
So it is her sister. Sarah Baker.
They really need to change these. I look nothing like that anymore.
Are you joking? You look so good still.
Thanks, I try.
You? Trying anything? Yeah, right. I meant that, like,
Thanks.
you never have to
Come on, Alex.
try.
Let me try if I change the hair option now if they turn bald. Where was it? Display maybe? Oh, now suddenly there's a brightness slider that it wasn't here before. Most weird things I've seen in a long time. Where is this hair strand something? No, we don't have that option. It was here. Display and graphics. It's not gameplay. It's not gameplay. Now we can't control the hair. It was here. Motion blur. Motion blur is a bit high. Shading. Foliage. Effects. Texture. Post processing. Shadow overall. It was here. Some options have disappeared now. It was before. Ray tracing.
Are you headed to Maria's office?
Why?
Oh, I'm just going the same way, so... Hey, I was just looking at a few of the Mission for Tuna exhibits on my way over here.
That's good.
How long were you actually stationed on the moon?
I was on the space station, mostly.
Ah, right. Yeah, that's why I never saw you on the surface, I guess.
I saw you.
Oh, really?
When I did software upgrades for Rosa's ASE.
Oh, yeah, Ace.
No, ASE.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean... I named it Ace because I didn't get that ASE was an acronym, so I just kept calling it Ace, and Rosa would just start doing that too. It's kind of a confusing name, I guess.
Right.
Yours is named Alex, right?
Where are you headed to?
Wait, you didn't answer my question yet.
Question?
About how long you were stationed on the moon.
You want the years with the forced cryosleep or without?
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I really just need to get
Still lagging.
I just wanted to apologize for what happened with my dad. I know he didn't mean what he did. I think that's why he tried to save you on the moon.
Save me? Your dad did not... Kathy, I don't want to be disrespectful, but what your dad and the Lunar Council did, they left us here to rot. They committed the worst crimes imaginable against humankind on our planet. They deserve to be punished for what they've done.
Am I interrupting something?
No?
No.
Thanks to an entire backlog of precedents, I know not to be surprised to see you here.
If I made it this far, you might as well just let me...
No.
Maria's gonna be on video, you
No.
know. Okay, I bet you guys rehearsed that.
We totally did.
When it worked.
I like being a rebel. Let's go.
6 years.
What?
On the moon. It was 6 years. I'm sorry I didn't answer your question earlier.
Right. Thanks.
How old are these people? They have a body of a teenager, but they have a face of an older person. And if this is performance, it's an awful performance. Looks much worse graphically, and it still doesn't run smoothly. Okay, too much talking on this game. Find a way to listen in on the meeting. Get into the meeting with Maria. Not through here, but maybe I can use the drone? No. She does everything herself. And even breaking into her own space station. It's not space station because it's on Earth. By the time I get to the meeting, it's over. Am I supposed to jump with this gravity? Now how do I press that? You are going to help me, my friend. How did I do that? Switching to you? E, R? Oh, I lied, finally. F? Not F. Space? No. Control? No. Which key was what? Was that? Not tab. Have to find out myself. Options, key binding. Control Ace C. See? Is this? Yeah. Oh, it goes faster this time. Let's see if you can press this button for me. No. Maybe I can get in the meeting. Stop controlling flashlight, carry, place, accelerate, control altitude, spacebar, left control. Yes, but no. So do I jump here? I guess I have to go fast. Gotta go fast. A bit unorthodox. I hope not every puzzle is this way. If this is a puzzle. I'm jumping here now. She lasers everything.
We need line of sight on that conversation, Ayla.
Not here. A bit more.
Absolutely certain.
The DSC team triple-checked it. The signal was sent through a WSA communication device.
So it must be them.
Yes. We feel that we can safely assume that Project Outward sent this signal directly to us. Intentionally.
I can't believe it. They're on Mars?
Seemingly have been for the last 13 years. Closer than any of us could have imagined.
You okay? Can't imagine this must be easy to hear with everything.
I'm fine. I assume we can finally justify Mission Opera then?
Yes.
Mission Opera?
Since we pulled Sarah and Kathy from the moon, we've been formulating a contingency plan, should we discover Outward's location.
During Mission Vestia, we found indications that the 3 ARC vessels Outward used to leave the moon weren't just for transportation. Our information leads us to believe these 3 ARCs actually form a trine, a completely self-reliant settlement.
But why reach out? Why now? Is it a distress signal or an invitation?
Doesn't matter. Mission Opera has only one objective.
Bring the Arcs and their revolutionary technology back home.
We should analyze the distress signal. Maybe we can determine the encryption used.
We're working on it as we speak. I can enable terminal access in the back office. See what you make of it. Ada, quick. Find a way inside that room.
Perfect. Ayla, stay right there.
What you're about to hear cannot leave this room. Understood?
Yes, sure.
Ayla? What are you...
I don't need to sugarcoat the current state of things for any of you. The atmosphere continues to deteriorate.
Barcelona.
Rate. The lunar MPT may be alleviating the planet's energy needs to a degree, but energy is the least of our concerns right now. Rising CO2 levels are killing off a myriad of species of flora and fauna every week. The truth of the matter is that our home is becoming just as uninhabitable as any other planet. We need those arcs. Now. Claire, I need you to lead this mission. Assemble a team and bring those arcs back. You have a few months to prep. We cannot afford further delay.
I understand. I'd like to start by including Ryan and Sarah as part of the team. Not only do they excel in their respective fields, they're vital to me personally. I trust them both in my life.
That leaves one more position to be filled.
Yes.
Hey. Hi. At the risk of sounding like an idiot, I think we should take Kathy.
What?
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 She was leagues above the other graduates in our program.
You mean the only class of astronauts that we've had in the past 10 years?
It doesn't change the fact that she aced nearly every exercise, sometimes even doubling my scores. I know you want to keep her out of this, but she's the best MPT engineer we've got. We need her expertise. And look, I will deny ever saying this under oath, I might add. Kathy is the most talented individual the WSA is working for them. apart from you two. And me, of course.
We're not seriously discussing this, are we? I mean, she has no prior experience. She's a complete risk to the mission.
Sarah's right. Kathy shouldn't be part of the team. There are too many factors involved.
Hey, Maria. Can I come in, please?
Seriously? Please, Claire, let me be a part of the mission.
Were you eavesdropping?
Yeah, and I'm sorry for that, but Claire, you know I've proven myself to the WSA.
Honesty.
2 concurrent science degrees, majored in stream tech, top marks in the astronaut training program like Ryan said. Thanks for the kind words, by the way, mate.
Sure.
And you need my MPT expertise. Please, Claire, with you by my side, I know I can do this. We can do this.
Plus, there's only like, what, 3 other trained astronauts to choose from? So...
I think you should take her on the team, Claire.
What?
What?
Nice.
She's one of the most qualified people we have at the WSA. However, the final say is yours, of course.
Come on, Claire.
Okay, Kathy. Even though Ryan's last argument was severely lacking, yeah,
Ouch.
I believe you'll do everything you can to guarantee the mission's success. Right, Kat? Of course.
Now I would like to go over the minutiae for the mission with Claire, Sarah, and Ryan. Can you let us handle this without listening in this time?
Oh, well, seeing as I'm now...
Kathy.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Of course.
She's actually not listening this time. Surprising. She's respecting the rules. I can't believe. Loading, 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 loading. Few months later. 69. To me, they look like kids. Maybe I'm getting older, but the success of this mission is on the hands of 4 teenagers. I mean, they are the future, but it's too soon for them to be the present.
You all snug in there, Ayla? You need anything? Cup of coffee? Magazine? You diva. You look nervous. And that amuses you? No. Just seeing you, you're proud.
I'll keep tweaking the graphical options because it's distracting. Shadow view, post-process, texture, effects, foliage, shading, frame rate. Frame rate limit. Motion blur, ray trace shadows, reflections, ambient occlusion. I think this can be off. And translucency apply. And now This is graphics on display. Performance. Maybe just performance. FSR. NVIDIA Reflex. What is this Reflex? No idea. Okay, this is not going to work because I'm on the option screen and it's already cut off. But let's give it a try. Looks
Hey,
better, but
that
not
scar
smooth.
on Sarah's stomach, is that the one Dad gave her? Yeah, why? Just curious.
Knock, knock. You ready?
Not working for me. Options and display again. So not FSR. DLSS. Auto or quality? Maybe DirectX is the problem, but this doesn't only works when I restart the game. I don't know what's NVIDIA Reflex. Let's try this.
Let's go.
Yeah?
Still not happy. It looks better, but now it's not smooth. Now I have this option of apply and back. Now it's much better. The hair is super consuming. Let's see if we can finally play. Nothing interactable here. Okay, let's go somewhere to do
We're
something.
heading to the rocket now.
Copy that. Transport is ready for you.
How's everyone feeling?
Good. Slept like a baby.
Of course you did. You didn't? Yeah, sure.
How about you two?
Good.
Yeah, fine.
Good.
This looks like Armageddon movie. Are you going in or waiting for me?
Here we go. No turning back. Nope. Hey, you know what I still think about? What? How come we get to live in better conditions than the people in the shantytown? How is that possible? Pure probability. Geographically and demographically, we were born in the right place at the right time. They weren't so lucky. Right. Oh, they really don't seem to want us to go. No. But considering the amount of time...
Whoa. You okay?
Yeah, just a bit startled.
Are they insane? They're not helping anyone by trying to hurt us. Don't they understand that we're doing this to save them?
Those people will be on the MPT waiting list until the day that they die. If you saw the WSA using so many resources to send 4 people to space, you'd be angry too.
They don't understand. But when we bring the arcs back, they will.
Or they won't. I mean, they might, and I hope they do, but you're promising something that might not happen, even if we do bring back the arcs.
Hope springs eternal in the human breast. That's the way I choose to view it.
Alexander Pope. The soul uneasy and confined from home, dreams of a life to come.
Look at you knowing your poetry.
What can I say? I'm not just a pretty face.
Okay. Take a look at this view. Wow. Never ceases to amaze, right? It's a shame we couldn't build her properly.
What?
With all these shortages of materials, it really is a miracle that this thing is here at all.
You could have mentioned this in all these months of prep that we're flying economy class.
No, I didn't want to worry you.
Except for right before taking off.
Seemed only fair to disclose it now.
Sure.
If Claire believes we can use her for the mission, we should trust her.
I believe Zephyr 3 will handle the mission just fine.
Didn't hit the handrail? By a hair. All the mission gear almost makes me feel like a real astronaut. Wait, I am a real astronaut? Can I interact with people? Nothing. So you can miss these collectibles. No, not talking to anyone.
You don't notice how high it really is until...
Yeah.
Bye bye, planet Earth. Here? Oh, I can't go up. No. Let's stick to the rules. Loading, loading, loading. At least now we found a balance between ugliness and smoothness. It's not that faces are not that awful. Hair is not being calculated every single frame, and hair vectors are not all over the place, and kind of runs okay. It's not 60 because I limited to 30, but at least you can see some motion. It's not a...
Launch sequence initiated.
Opera team, this is ground control. Proceed with final checks.
Copy, GC. Opera team comms check. Go.
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 Go. Cat, systems check. Oxygen? Oxygen is go. Flight? Flight is go. Navigation? Navigation is go. Ground launch sequencer? Ground launch sequencer is go. Fuel? Fuel is go. Liquid oxygen? Liquid oxygen is go. Power? Power is go. Launch sequence functions? Launch sequence functions are go. Propellant load check? Good to go. Ryan, airtight seal and cockpit air composition check?
Seal and air composition are go.
Sarah, start fuel cell thermal conditioning.
Conditioning is a go.
Cat, strong back retract.
What is this strong something? This? Strong back retract activation protocol.
Strong back successfully retracted. Sarah, bent off lines.
Lines are vented. We are go.
Where are the other two?
Ground
Oh,
launch sequencer.
they're in front.
Sequencer is a go. Cat, retract orbiter access arm. Orbiter access arm is retracted. Copy. Start auxiliary power units. Auxiliary power units are go. Copy. Retract gaseous oxygen vent arm.
cap retracted.
Opera team, visors down.
Go.
Go.
Go. Cat, orbital transfer from ground to internal power.
Transfer complete. We're on internal power.
Sarah, activate launch pad sound suppression system. Suppression system online. Activating solid fuel thrusters hydrogen burn-off system. Burn-off systems are a go. Cat, initiate solid fuel thrusters start.
Solid fuel thrusters are a go.
Copy. Thrusters up. We are go for launch.
Here we go.
Lift off. Lift off. Zebra 3, this is ground control. Birds in the air, all look green. Max Q, coming up.
Wow.
Cat, initiate stage 1 separation.
Go.
Copy. Initiate second stage ignition.
Go.
The second stage throttles up.
Go.
I'm doing everything. And I'm the least experienced. Hey! Moonbear is flying. Come here. We are actually in space. Well, that one thing's for sure.
Cutting off second engine. Cat, initiate second stage separation.
Second stage. I didn't have this experience with Mass Effect, so that's something.
And it's away.
Let me press this. Cruise mode successfully initiated. Now what? What planet are we going on holidays? Want to go to space? Our Sapphire 3 Opera team travels to Mars whilst Kathy relives some of her memories with her father. Shukli, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Dry.
Here we go, Opera Team. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Babe, did you prepare philosophical quotes for the entire journey, or...?
Only like 5 a day.
Oh, good.
Wanna see something cool? Meet me at these skateboards.
You didn't like it?
I mean, it's great, truly.
One small step was already taken, so...
Oh, wow, old school, huh?
You look excited. You never look excited. Don't be cheeky. I was as frugal as possible when designing this ship. However, I did splurge on one last-minute addition. A window. You're really ruining the moment. Sorry. Look.
It's not just a window. Is that space junk?
This is what we're doing it for. Right, Kat? Yeah, absolutely. Sarah and Ryan are probably settling into their pod. I'll head back to the cockpit. Be right there.
No.
Well, then this hopefully will be a nice surprise.
We are in the water, and for the looks of it, we are young again. Spacebar, left control, dive. We go up and down. Okay. Oh, it's our father. Moonbear. I can't stand him calling her Moonbear.
You know what they call these things? Bubblegum coral.
No way.
I swear.
It doesn't look like bubblegum at all.
Well, I mean, it probably did back in the day when they named it. You want to give it a new name?
Peep coral?
Of course. Why did I even ask? You know, Mum loved diving too. We used to go diving together all the time after Daddy's training.
for space?
Yeah. Just like I'm training you to get a space snout.
Cool.
Yep.
Dad, why is it so dirty underwater?
Yeah, I'm afraid we did that, remember?
No way. I never threw anything in the water.
Right, yeah, well, I mean, not you, a lot of other people did. Unfortunately.
I'll clean it up, so the water can look nice again.
Well, we might be about 50 to 80 years too late for that, I'm afraid.
Good luck cleaning the sea from microplastics with your hand.
Okay, we're almost here. Come look. Want to go to space?
You heard that too, right?
Yes, I'm in the cockpit checking the diagnostics. Meet me here?
Sure.
Okay, the controls in space in 0G are the same that underwater. Sleeping quarters, torpor room. What's torpor? Control center. Objective. What was that? Meet Claire in the cockpit. Let's go. This way.
We're trying to see why the ACA didn't spot the debris. It should have.
I need eyes on to determine the damage. I'll perform an EVA and let you know, GC.
Copy.
Did the thruster get hit?
Probably. Could you keep an eye on the diagnostics? I'll get ready.
Wait. Let me do it. Look, I need real-life experience out there. Of all the EVAs we could have, this one is pretty safe, right?
Not right now.
I mean, I could just casually mention my stellar extravehicular activities training score.
No, it's fine. I think
It was 94.
mine was 95.
See, you're so much better with numbers. Best you monitor the diagnostics.
Fine. Just be very careful. We're still in orbit, so watch out for debris.
Got it.
Get prepped at the airlock, and I'll guide you on comms.
Let's go to actually space. Airlock. I'm in the airlock.
Use your thrusters to correct and quickly double check the latch of your left nozzle controller. And when
I've double-checked it, Claire. I'm fine.
I don't think you really double checked.
Claire, I've got this.
Let me press this big button.
All right. Egress out of the airlock.
Yay! Yay! Bye bye, suckers!
So what's all this from, anyway?
Satellites, mission-related debris, even pieces from Sarah's old station.
Pearson Space Station. From when Rolf survived the breach during the moon mission. Huh. I'm kind of honored.
What a weird thing to feel honored about. Right, first things first, what can you see? Is there any damage to the thruster?
I wasn't looking at the thruster, to be honest. Where's this craft? Maps up down. Thrusters, where are you? Where they were at the front. Coming. Somewhere around here. I don't see any damage. Are these the thrusters? Maybe at the back? These are more thrusters. I'm a space expert now. I don't see any damage. Conduct an EVA to fix the thruster. Investigate the thruster. Yeah, but which? Oh, this one.
There's a huge bit of debris stuck in the thruster. Could be from the space station.
Okay. Is the plating around the base of the thruster damaged?
The plating around the base. No.
It's seen better days, but it's holding together.
Good. What about the pipes around the thruster?
Well,
They're pretty badly bent.
Okay. They'll need to be cut away if we want the thruster to be even semi-functional. Is the thruster still receiving power?
how do I check that? I didn't go to class that day.
It is.
Shut off the power lines before you do anything else. There's a big button in the hatch, just press it, and you're good to go.
Okay.
And watch out for the fuel canisters. If you hit one of those while you're cutting it, well, don't, please.
What do they look like?
The big yellow canisters. Do you see them?
Yes.
I see them. Don't worry, I'll be careful.
Very careful.
Very careful.
Yeah.
Okay. Turn the power off and begin the debris removal.
Power off.
Hey, remember that sunken space station in the bay behind our house?
Yes. Why?
I was just thinking about it earlier.
Something tells me I did the opposite that I should have done. Things shouldn't be exploding in my face. Just a guess.
Hey, remember that sunken space station in the bay behind our house?
Yes. Why?
I was just thinking about it earlier. Did Dad ever take you swimming there when you were young?
He did, but not when I was that young.
What do you mean?
Well, never mind. So, anybody fancy back home?
Wait, what?
Maybe even on the ship.
What? Ryan?
Or Sarah, I don't care.
Apparently not. Least of all that they're married.
You can still have feelings for someone despite the circumstances. I don't know, with everything that's going on in the world, we never really talk about this sort of stuff. Do you ever think about something like love?
Do you?
Good point. I'll be shutting up now.
I love you. Does that count?
No.
I'm doing something very, very delicate here. And you're talking about romance. Okay, the other one is from inside, I believe. Why can't I cut the other part? Not from here. I'm pretty sure I'm aiming to the right side. Don't know why it's not working. Stay still. Maybe from below. Ow. And there's some more here. Here. Ooh, this has gone through. Yes.
It's done. Okay, good job. Turn the power back on and I'll run a diagnostic.
On it.
Sequence 2 4 2 4 2 4 5 1 3.
Power's back on.
Running diagnostic now.
Yeah, don't start the engine with me next to it.
Carefully.
Yes. Yes, Claire.
Bye bye, space. Is this the airlock? Oh, it's the next door.
Alright, repressurizing now. Here we go.
Permission granted to egress the airlock member.
Why am I being pulled?
Never noticed this one still had LI 900 tiles on it. This thing is really ancient. Oh, anyway, you're gonna love living on the moon, honey.
Really?
Absolutely. You can play in low gravity anytime you want, and there's no school on the moon.
Cool.
No, I mean, you know, you'll get some form of schooling when you're there, of course. Wait, this unit still used piston doors. How old is this girl?
Okay, I'll go first. I get it. You're letting the 9-year-old go first. What was the flashlight? That it doesn't flash? For some reason I have boosters sometimes. Is my father coming? I knew it. I knew it.
I don't know. Help!
Where are you? Moonbear? Where are you?
Dad, please help me.
Kathy! Hold on!
I'm scared.
I'm him. I'm going to get you out of there.
Dad!
Kathy! Kathy! Kathy!
And no one ever knew anything else about her. Moonbear. Objective. Start routine procedure. Checkups. Go to the cockpit. I can go this way, but I need to go this way. What is this? Sarah. Conversation. Don't tell her. Why not? If she knows where the world comes from, I will not hear the end of it. Why? It's still a cool TV show. Oh yeah, but it's ancient. Kathy will have a field day calling me old. Babe, we are old. I am not old. Sure thing. See something. When you're up, let me know so I can make you some gelatinous space coffee for your drink bag. Jesus. Was that you? Yes, I'm okay. It seems to be happening more frequently. You sure you're okay? Yes. I'll be in the cockpit in 5x. Kiss. Okay, kiss. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Kiss, kiss. And what exactly is this? Because it's huge for something portable. They are in the same spaceship and they communicate electronically. Start routine procedure checkup. Open the shutters. From my... No, here.
What now?
What was that?
Same thruster.
How bad is it?
Bad, sis.
One broken thruster could send us completely off course. I'll suit up.
Let me do it. I'm already out of torpor.
No, it's much too dangerous.
Claire, we have to act fast. I'm going.
Please be careful. I'll head to the cockpit to guide you.
Copy.
Same thruster. Hello, Mars. What do I need to cut the whole thruster?
Sis, I don't think we can salvage this thruster. It's taken severe damage.
Diagnostics say the same. You'll have to cut it away.
Are you sure?
In this state, it's a bigger liability if it stays attached to the ship.
Copy.
Turn the power off before you do.
Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me.
Claire, I can't turn the power off from here.
Okay. You need to cut the power cable connected to the thruster. You can't miss it.
1 and 2.
I'm through.
Power off.
Right, now the tricky part. You need to cut the thruster from the ship. Slow and steady.
Copy.
I'm uncovering some things. I think I have to do something about them when I'm done here. Okay. 2 more. One more. It's hard to have a steady hand in space. There you go. Now what? Let me get straight. Was that supposed to happen?
Cat! Talk to me! Cat!
Claire, my visor.
What's going on?
My visor's cracked. Claire, I'm losing air.
Get back in now! Into the airlock!
Come on.
The airlock's open. Cat, get over here!
I don't know. I cut the one with the pipe and it exploded. Maybe I should have left that for last. Nobody told me.
Cat! Get over here.
Well, this girl has some problem following order. Just so you know. Nowhere to go. January 16th, 2015, 30th of September 2022.
The forest feels denser now, compared to a few years ago at least.
That's impossible, unfortunately.
I know. That's why I said feels. And it still looks beautiful.
It used to look even more beautiful.
And it can become more beautiful again someday.
Look how the mother walks like a robot.
Are you okay?
I haven't been here in a while, that's all.
You look sad.
No, I'm fine. I'm glad we get to spend some time together before you have to leave.
Girls, we're almost there. Let's keep walking.
Come on. Let's go.
Dad, are you going to finish the story?
Right, yeah, where was I? Ah, right.
Yes,
So-
I do.
So Mum was visiting one of her friends at a frat party that night.
What's a frat party?
Well, it's like a birthday party, but instead of presents, people just, drink a lot.
That sounds stupid.
It was. I never liked going to those either. But I'm glad I did go to this one. Your mum saw me staring at her so much that she finally came up and asked me why I wasn't dancing.
Why weren't you?
Well, you've seen me dance. I told her that getting me to dance was a bad idea, and well, I was proven right.
What happened?
I hit her drink out of her hands as I was flailing about like a lunatic. Then a piece of the broken glass got lodged in her leg. Then there was blood everywhere, and then we had to go to the emergency room.
Jesus, Dad.
Needless to say, I didn't dance again until our wedding day.
But Dad, why did Mummy fall in love with you then?
I really have no idea, darling.
Whoa.
Cool, right?
Who made this?
Dad.
Glad this is all still here. Claire and I used to come climbing here all the time.
Why didn't I get to go?
Well, you were a bit too young for that.
Still are.
Okay, Moonbear, come and get your gear. Oh yeah. Final checks to commence mission. My foot. So, this is like the climbing wall at home. Except this time you get to use these cool-looking claw things. Left foot. If you make it to the top of the cork wall, you are one step closer to the moon.
Dad,
Yeah.
are there a lot of walls to climb on the moon?
No. But to get to the moon, you need a badge. Just like your scouting badges, basically.
Why do I need a climbing badge?
Well,
Because of reasons.
well, it's a badge that, on our journey to the moon, were we to make an emergency landing and we needed to climb our way out, you could, and then you'd find your way home.
Can something go wrong with the rocket?
No,
You're
no, no,
asking too many questions, girl.
Isn't that right, Claire?
They're completely safe, Kathy. I promise.
All right, so, final tally. Go or no go?
Go.
This is Claire. This is her sister?
Just slamming each pickaxe as hard as you can, one after the other. That's it, Moonbear, you're doing it.
This climbing, it's a bit weird.
I made it!
Amazing, Moonbear! We're going to the moon! Excited?
Yay!
Okay. Carefully climb down now, okay, Moonbear?
outside an infinitesimally small atmosphere. How is that
Of all
safe?
people, you should know exactly how well built they are.
I will rephrase. How do you justify the risks of taking Kathy to live on the moon versus her just staying here on Earth?
You know what is happening to our planet. Have you forgotten? You read the same WMO reports that I do. You watch the same news. You know what happened to them. Please, just come with us.
Don't you?
Come on, Claire.
I hate you. For what you're doing. I hate you.
Come on. Let's put the gear away. Yep.
Why doesn't Claire want to go with us?
She does. Don't worry. Change your mind.
And we'll be together?
Yep. Let's get you home. You need a big rest before your exam tomorrow.
I think it's better played with a gamepad than with the mouse. It's weird to keep press one button. On the precipice. As Opera Team reaches Mars, they discover the first signs of Outworld.
Have you been watching me sleep?
Yes.
That's kind of creepy, sis.
I just brought that for comfort. What do you expect to find on Mars, Kat?
Nothing.
I understand what you're thinking, I think. But sometimes what we want isn't... It's always difficult to do the right thing, and I really believe Isaac always meant well.
Isaac? You mean Dad?
Mm-hmm.
Dad always meant well.
He's not my
I just
father.
need you to understand he was not always good at doing the right thing. Right.
Well, at least he always tries to do the right thing.
Right.
Well, that's all that matters, right? He's always looked out for us. He couldn't help what happened.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not weird for me to want to find him, is it?
I need to know that when we get there, you'll make the right decisions.
Claire? Kathy? Come meet us in the cockpit.
Kat.
I said I'd do what's best for the mission. So far, I'm doing just that. Right?
closed the shutters for dramatic effect, because what's in front of us will amaze, shock, and possibly delight you. What? I know Outward's the bad guy, but you can't deny how impressive it is what they built.
Okay, you just shouldn't glorify them, that's all.
Okay. Well, that might have put a bit of a damper on this, but... Opera team, I give you... Ark Labos.
Would you look at that?
Have any of you ever seen solar panels like these?
Looks like they combine standard PV panels with a sort of CSP layering over it.
Excuse you?
It appears these panels first concentrate the solar rays to optimization before they hit the photovoltaic semiconductors. The increase to efficiency is exponential. How could they be so far ahead of us?
And why does it look abandoned?
Let's find out. Sarah, Ryan, suit up and prepare to board. Kathy, start the pre-docking preparations.
I'm doing the docking procedure.
Yes, you're staying aboard the Zephyr with me. Now please start the procedure. All right, Ryan and Sarah, prepare to board. Supervise the procedure on this terminal.
Okay.
Kathy, CMG and PIC controls are released and available for manual control.
On it.
Waypoint 0 to 2 are calculated and defined. Waypoint 2 assigned to auto-lock abort function. Final go, no-go poll at waypoint 2. All right, Kathy, take us in.
Commencing approach.
Commence maneuver to waypoint 2. Roger that. Reaching final waypoint. Starting final soft capture procedure. Final poll. Go.
Go.
Go. Roger. Kathy, you've got this.
Get in there, get in there. Done.
Soft capture complete. Soft capture confirmed.
Hard capture now also complete. Docking confirmed.
Looks like a smooth dock. Great job, Kathy.
Thanks.
Ryan, Sarah, you have permission to enter the ship.
Permission was assumed. We're already crossing as we speak.
Copy. I'll reprimand you later for insubordination.
I shall accept my sentence with dignity.
Sis, I can join them to investigate. We only need one person.
That's not necessary.
It's not necessary for me to stay here either.
Kathy, please respect my command.
You're my sister.
I am your commander.
Claire? I think we could use another set of eyes over here. The interior is huge and built like a maze. We could be here a while.
Copy, Sarah. Kathy's heading over now.
Yay! I am going F. Use F for everything. I get to go to the playground with the other kids.
I'm unlocking Ayla for you. I'll send her over.
Copy that.
Because I don't know. There doesn't seem to be chapters or anything. And we are about to explore the inside of this station. I assume it will take a while, so we won't be able to see the whole thing. So before I start, I think we'll leave it here today. And we'll come back next Friday. Chapter select. Let's see. Because it saves automatically. Prologue, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. We are in chapter 3. I don't know how many there are. I will definitely continue next week. Seems like a good point to leave it before starting and getting caught into something. It takes a while also to close the game. How many chapters? Now. Let's go back here for a moment. Here. How many chapters? Deliver us Mars chapters. I also like to keep track of the progress so I can program games for following weeks. There are 9 chapters and an epilogue. We are in chapter 3. So, depending on how long they are, it might take 2-3 more days. Let's give it 3. I'll give it 3, just in case. Opinion so far, it's very cinematic, not very... There's not much gameplay. And the little gameplay there is, it's not very... doesn't give you your own space. It's like you don't have much of a choice. Your actions are measured. And puzzles, I think we did one puzzle, the one with the platforms. We needed to move the platforms. That's all. So I was promised there were more puzzles. I was expecting more than what we found. But let's see. It's very scripted. I think that would be a good way to put it. It's very scripted. Everything you need to do, you have to do this and only this, and you will not advance in the game until you finish this task. So it doesn't give you any room for exploration. At the beginning, the story was a little bit lacking on the transmitting. Information transmission wasn't going. There wasn't flow. It wasn't going through. A lot of questions, a lot of unexplained situations. Now it's little by little taking shape. Now it's more interesting. The main protagonist is slightly annoying for me, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see next Friday. So at least we are not dropping out of the Libera's Mars. At least seems like in the museum they were making connections to something that happened previously in the moon. So maybe those are references to the first game, but I don't feel like we are missing too much. There aren't too many gaps. So this will be it for today. Next week it's pretty clear the plan. So Tuesday we'll continue with Cosmic Express. We'll start the last constellation. I don't think we'll finish it because looks like it's longer than the previous ones. Thursday we'll continue with Eternal Threats that we started yesterday, and Friday we'll come back to the Libera's Mars. And expect some updates and some posts on socials during the weekend. I'll post the plan on Monday as usual, but you already know, there's no surprise. We've started. We had Cosmic Express already started. We didn't finish, and we've started 2 games this week, so we are continuing with those. And it will take 3, maybe 4 maximum, 2, between around 3 weeks. I think we'll stay with this schedule. Depends on Cosmic Express, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. And without further ado, I'll see you next time. So thank you for sharing your time with me, and bye now.